Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Well, today, as promised, I said I would start this in the month of July. So, let's get to it. I just love these little owls. They are just too cute. They're all stacked up trying to decorate this Christmas tree. I know I haven't really been into the whole Jolly July thing. I don't know. Just can't get with it. So, but I thought we'd stitch on this since it's a Christmas one. So what's everybody up to? Are you ready for the weekend again? My goodness, I cannot believe it's the weekend already. I mean, well, for me it's a weekend, but, you know, I mean, I can't believe, like, tomorrow's Friday. So, yeah, it's been kind of a fast-paced week. As you know, on Tuesday, I had to go with my daughter to her doctor's appointment. And they have decided that they're going to do surgery. It'll be the 25th of next month. Yeah, that's as soonest that she could get in. Because they only do surgery 2 days a week unless it's an emergency, I'm assuming. Yeah. So, that will just be too much fun. Something to look forward to. And that is the first day of school. So, yeah. My daughter was beyond words. It's like, okie dokie. So, at least we have not a primary, but some solution to the problem is what I guess I was going for. Yeah, so we got that all taken care of, and we went to McDonald's after the surgery, not surgery, I'm sure we did. After, what in the world? After we got out of the doctor's appointment, we were going to go to the thrift store while we were down there, but they were closed. They didn't open till 10, and we had to be at the doctor's office by that point. So we never did get back to it or go there. We went to the dollar store. Didn't find too exciting there. So I've got to end this off. There was just a few right there. I thought we might as well get them while we're out and about here. So yeah, and I came home. It was so hot that I laid down. I couldn't handle it. I was done. I'm stressing out about what was going to go on at the doctor's office and everything else, and her being stressed out didn't help much. So, yeah, I just kind of collapsed in a heap and didn't do much for the rest of the day on Tuesday. And just sat there, and later on, after I got a little bit cooled down, I stitched a bit, but I'm still working on Louisa Cullimore, as you know. Because, yeah, that's the flavor of the month, shall we say, or the flavor of the week this week. Can't get away from it, and I just want to keep stitching on it, so that's what we're doing. Haven't gone back to, what do you call it? Christmas Garden or Blessings Be Thine. Just kind of doing that. I don't know what to tell you. Not much going on this weekend, I don't believe. If there is, I'm sure you'll hear about it, but at this point, I'm just kind of backing off and letting her have some space. And if she wants to do something, we'll go do something. If not, not a big deal. Haven't been watching too much exciting on Netflix. It's been kind of warm when I come home, so yeah, I had my air conditioning on yesterday, and of course it rained off and on about 3 or 4 times all day yesterday. I don't know if it rained after I got home. It certainly looked like it could. So, needless to say, things were kind of chilled out. It was like 56 degrees this morning, since I am wearing this. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll go anywhere or run around and do anything. Who knows? But I'm glad it's cooler, because on Tuesday it was so hot. I couldn't hardly breathe. But I drove from her house to mine, and it's a 5-minute drive. I was hot for the rest of the day. I should have gotten in the shower and brought down my core temperature. But no. We didn't do that. It'd be too easy. So I fought it all day long. I didn't go to sleep until 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, that's just how things go, I guess. So, yesterday I turned on the air conditioning before I went to work, and by the time I got home, it was freezing in here. So, I give up. And like I said, I just have a room fan. I don't have, what do you call it, like central cooling and heating, like some people. No, not in this trailer. When we bought that furnace, I could have gotten central heating and air conditioning. It was going to cost like $10,000. We opted for just a furnace. So I figured a few window fans would, not fans, but window air conditioners would be fine. You know, because we don't, this is not going to last, usually. I know I say that, and it'll be hot all the way through October. But it does cool down at night. It doesn't stay like 100 degrees or anything like that. I'm using one of my little needle minders from Olivia. I love them. Love them. So, yeah. Air conditioning is not high on our priority list. Up here, heating is more important, so that's what we opted for. And it's really unusual for it to even get to 90 degrees around here very often, which is a good thing. So we're kind of spoiled rotten, and then when it gets hot, we're like, oh, it's so hot. Yeah, that's how we react. It's terrible. Crank up the air conditioning. Yeah, we're glad we have it when we have it, but, you know. It's not like we need it on a daily basis, like from June through to September, you know. That doesn't happen. Oh, come on. Oh. So, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about, really. Whoops. Except that's a wad of thread. We don't need all that. It's kind of an orange color. It's number 603 or 60. What was it? Oh, get it. Hang on. Gotta look, because it's all rolled up here. Number 10 is 606. So it's more like, what is that, 666? So it's like a reddish orange. Because, yeah, I was going to say you can't tell too much of a difference. It's not like it's 321 or something. Oh my goodness. I just kind of folded it so it wouldn't knock into everything because my desk is a mess. Yeah, that's one of the projects that I've got to work on this weekend, along with some other things. Somebody made a comment, and I can't remember who it was, right off the bat, about I had a pre-stamped cross stitch, and it was of a, I don't know what you'd call it, like a potting shed, and it had, you know, like there was a shed, and then there's like sky and like flowers and stuff. I can't find it. I don't know quite where it's at, but I'm thinking it's in that room that's in that way, in one of those tubs. So I will be looking for it. I'm on the lookout for it. You know, I've gotten quite a bit done on it. I don't know if it's a 14 count or 11 count. I can't remember. But I know where it used to be, but I moved a lot of stuff around, and I had to empty out this. I have like a file cabinet, only it's made of metal. Well, of course a file cabinet's made of metal. Let's try again. Like a mesh metal. And the drawers, where I have it now, I can't open the drawers, so I took everything out of the bottom 2 drawers. That's probably where Home from Christmas went too. So, yeah. Got to look for some things. Whoops. No, crazy girl. Here I am, talking along and stitching wrong. I went all the way over. There we go. Come on. So, yeah, I've got some things I'd like to look for, and stuff I haven't had out for a while. You know? Heaven knows, you can't spit without having something to stitch on around here. So, I think things got put away in different stuff. And it's in its own pouch. It's not like it's in, you know, one of the plastic things that they come in. So I'd like to find that. I'd like to find Home from Christmas before Christmas. Because, yeah, I've been working on it for, what, 3 years now? Yeah, just a little bit. And I wouldn't say that we are working on it every day, because that never happens in my world. Ever. So, but there's just some favorites I'd like to pull out. I may even do like a whip parade of my favorite projects that I really like to work on, but would really like to get through, because doing a whip parade on this mess would be a nightmare. Absolutely. There's just probably close to 200 to 300 things that I have. But I'd like to do one on my favorite projects, you know. Things that I like to work on, and, you know, like my Peking ladies, and, you know, everything and all. Stuff. Where am I? But I always get new projects, and they become my favorite, so it's just like a never-ending nightmare. So, oh, my scissors are magnetized. Look at that. Oh, geez. I found them in the pocket of this shirt, of this hoodie. I'm like, well, I better get those out of there before I wash them. Don't know how well they'll wash, but, oh, you could rinse them off and dry them off. Those are not my Ginger scissors. Those are those Fairmore. I got them. I don't see. No, maybe not. They're just no names. They need to be wiped down. I probably got them like a 1, 2, 3 stitch or something when I was looking for stork scissors. My good Gingers are over there. Yeah, they don't leave that area. That's what I use when I stitch with. I like them totally the best. They have the best edge on them. They have the best point. They're real pointy. These are really hard to take things out, you know, because we do a lot of frogging sometimes. Sometimes there's a lot of frogging, and sometimes I can just stitch and stitch and stitch and not frog once. I find I frog less, I should think, on even weave because I'm going so slow. So, but when I'm using Ada, not these, but counted Ada, oh yeah, it's like every 5th stitch. And I don't know why the heck that is. Maybe I get going. I don't know. I'm going to try to get out a Christmas garden this weekend and see if I can make some progress. God, on that thing. I would love to finish it this year, but I can't get away from Louisa Cullimore. She's holding me captive. I'm just, because it's so easy to stitch on and so many little things. Oh, I was watching Jan Hicks. Oh, yeah, she's got a new one out, and I forget what it's called. I love Narnia, but this one, she said it was based on a chair that had like a pattern or something in it, and I've forgotten what the name of, her actual pattern is. But she did it in like a, we'll call it a rose-hued variegated thread. Oh, it is just to die for. Yeah. I kind of like those variegated threads, but they're kind of hard for me to grasp where the stitches are. I mean, it just looks beautiful when it's done, but I would have to not opt for the variegated stuff. And I don't like that kind of fussy, because, she manipulated the thread so that it would be variegated, like, in certain spots. I couldn't do that. No, I'd give up. But I'd like to stitch the pattern because they're beautiful motifs. But watch her recent Jan Hicks grades. Just beautiful. And it did, well, she did it on 44 count. That won't be happening. So mine would be like twice as big, but yet it's probably no bigger. I don't even think it's as big as this one. This one's a 40 by 40. I don't think it's even going to be that big, but I would do it on 28 count. And use like shades of pink. I think it would be beautiful. And she's got 2 colorways. One's in green and one's in pink. So I don't know. And I do have that green 16 count. I think it's Heritage by Picture This Plus. So, yeah. Another thing to do. I'm trying to see where the dots are here. Guess we're going to have to go this way. So, yeah, just beautiful stuff coming out. And they have the expo. It's in October, which will start a whole new whirlwind. But I'm still back on Harriet Salt, I like that one. I love the bristles. I love the way they look. And I like doing them in red, the way that they were originally done. And some, I don't think the bristles were done in black. I think they were all done in red. They must have gotten a large surplus of red thread or something, like, because 99% of the ones I've seen are in red. So maybe that was like a popular color, But I know that the black samplers, I don't know. I got this information from Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery. Something about them being, there was like a marriage sampler that he had that was done in black. But I always thought that the black ones were like in memory of people. So, I don't know. Maybe I got all that information wrong, but not many are done in black. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know why I went all the way around it when it's all the same color right here. I'm telling you. I'm talking, see. Talking and stitching sometimes gets me in trouble. But I usually don't ever cut my threads out. I'll just back out the thread on this because you're on a limited amount of thread. So there's some new things here and new things there. I noticed Bendy Stitchy. I think that's what it's called. Bendy Stitchy. I've forgotten her name. Has some new patterns out. And I love Little House Needlework. I would love to do all those little houses and buildings, you know, but I'm just not that person, I guess. I just can't get with it. I always wanted to do the Hawk Run Hollow mess, but yeah, it's just a little much. I don't know, maybe it's too much of a commitment. Beats me. I don't know. But I always thought it was pretty the way that those Little House Stitchworks buildings, you know, they did them all in a line, or, you know, like a 9 square or something. They're beautiful. Too much to stitch. And too little time. I'll be stitching in my grave. She finished that yet? No. Just kidding. But I do like to stitch, but other things have to happen at the house, you know. And sometimes I don't like to just sit. I mean, when it's nice weather, I like to be out there. But some days it can just get too hot for my taste. I'm the indoor girl thing. But I figured this would go pretty fast, and it's got all this background crap too. I don't know. I can't begin to tell you. There's hanks over here of light colored thread, so I don't know. I'm going to just do all the printed stuff and then see where we're at, you know. If it needs to look like snow or, you know, that kind of thing. And then we'll kind of go from there. But it's not, it's broken up bigger areas. You know, see like where this 24 is? It's not so much, okay, do this whole section, you know. Because that just bores the crap out of me. I can't get into it. I want to stitch the things that are in it. And if it doesn't need the background, to hell with it, you know? But life is too short. So just gotta do what you can. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's that. But this is a nice size. It's not too huge. I think it's like 12 or 14 by 14, something like that. So not too bad. I got this from DIY Digital Art. And I don't know that I have or haven't seen it anyplace else. I don't even know if it's still available. How's that? I don't know. Don't know. Almost got his little wing done there. Let's see, where are we going? I guess we're going right up here. It was a little far to just travel with my needle. And it's not too terribly confettied. It's got some in it, of course. But oh, come out of there, please. So, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But some of these things you really got to start in July or, you know, in my case, January. And you hope that maybe by Christmas it'll get done. But I did say that I would start this in July, so we'll see. And all these little owls have this little bit of red on them. I think it must be their, like, hats. Whoops. Hang on. Moving. Yeah, they're like a sweater, and then he's got a band, and then this guy's absolutely red. So I don't know. He's got little, maybe those are mittens on their wings. Or something. I just thought it was just terribly cute. This is a horrible picture. I'm sorry. Just sorry. I was looking to see where we were at time-wise. I don't want to make this too terribly long. We don't want to bore you to death. So I got no plans for the rest of the weekend other than finding a few things. And what we definitely needed was starting something new, but it is what it is. I like to start things new, and I've been trying to cut back on starting things, you know? So, here we are. And then there's diamond painting. I haven't sat down to diamond paint in probably a week or so. Last one time I worked on diamond painting, I was working on jasmine. So I've got another little section of that done, but every once in a while, I just like to do it. Go and sit, because I have to sit here and do the diamond painting. If I could just make myself a schedule, okay, between 10 and noon, we're going to diamond paint, and noon to whatever, we're going to work on this project, and then 2 to 3, we're going to work on, yeah, I'm not that person. This is not supposed to be school. This is supposed to be fun, so, yeah. But I think I've made some really good progress on Louisa Cullimore. I mean, it's close to half done. But I just keep plugging away at it. So, we'll see. And then I get to sorting through those things in that tub in there. This tub is huge. It's ginormous. It must be 3 feet across and 2 feet deep. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get digging in there and go, oh, I haven't worked on that before in a long time. Yeah. You see where this is all going? I'm enabling myself. You know, when I don't get enabling from others, I get enabled myself. I do that really well, unfortunately. Alright, guys. I think... well, if I get that. That is going to be it for today. We made some kind of progress. Gotten up here. So, moving right along. We'll see. I'll let you know on Tuesday whether I... whoops. Continued on or not. But, yeah. I think it's going to be a cute project. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.